calling my phone, I won't answer no more. No, I said this the last time, but now I'm quite sure that I'm gone for good. Swear I'm gone for good. So no more.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Delisha J, and I am back with another YouTube video. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And as y'all can see by the title, today I will be telling y'all how I moved out at 18. So if you want to keep watching, just get into the video. Alright, so I graduated in June 1st, 2017, and I play basketball, for those of you who don't know. So I got a scholarship at a community college called Lakeland Community College. It's in like a city near where I live. It was like 30 minutes away from where I live, but we didn't have excuse me, we didn't have dorms at that community college. So I didn't want to drive 30 minutes every day, you know, if I didn't have to. So me and my friend and my best friend and my cousin and then this other girl, which became my friend, we all decided that we were going to get this apartment together because the four of us were all like playing at the same school. We're all on the same basketball team, and then my best friend was just like the last person. So that made 5 people. It was 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Yeah, so it was 5 of us, which means obviously 2 people were sharing rooms, like 4 people, 2 sets of 2. Yeah. So that's beside the point though. So we all we were apartment hunting, and my school was in a city called Mentor, and so it was where I lived in the apartment was Euclid, and Euclid is like 10-15 minutes away from my school in Mentor. So we found the apartment, and it's called North Point apartment, and so we found it. And we moved in pretty quickly. We probably moved in a month after we found it. So we found the apartment in probably like May, June or so. Late May. Oh, I'm lying. What? We found the apartment in June because I graduated June 1st. And we did this like last minute late. So we found the apartment in June, and then probably like, not on the exact date, but probably around like June up. Probably around like July 12th or like 15th, around that time, that week, we moved in. And what's crazy is July 3rd, I just got my car. So I had just got a new car, and then, well, I didn't have a car. That was my first car. It was basically like a graduation gift. Even though I had wanted it for my birthday, but I got it as a graduation gift. So boom, I got my car July 3rd, and then like 2 weeks later I moved out, and I moved into my apartment. So it was 5 of us, and our rent was like $960 a month. And I used to always joke because our side of the apartment, we got Lake Erie, obviously. Lake Erie is in Ohio. So like our apartment, my room had like a lake view. So like, and I had the master room. Me and my best friend shared the room. It was a master. And it was just like, we had a window, big ass window, and all you seen is the water. It was very pretty actually. So it was a nice apartment, to be honest. The place itself was bad. They need help, but it was always problems and issues with them, but that's another story. But yeah, our rent was $960, and I think we had to pay like lights. So we had to pay rent and lights, which wasn't a lot. Like, lights wasn't a lot, split in between the 5 of us. So rent was $960, so whatever, you divide that into whatever between 5, and that's what it was. So basically what we did was, like, we all decided what we were going to buy. So me and my mom, well, my mom, she bought like the couches for the living room, and like the tables like that coincide with the couches. So it's like We had brown leather couch, and then we had like a brown like individual cedar couch, whatever that couch is called. And then we had like this brown marble table in the middle and 2 side tables with the lamps. So I think we got the couches, the tables, and the lamps. And then my cousin, she had got the table for the dining room. It was a glass table, and it was like 4 chairs. And then like obviously I bought my, like, I had to get a bed, and my closet was pretty big, so I didn't really need like a dresser. That sounds dumb, but I didn't have a dresser. I mean, balling on a budget. I moved out is the main focal point, but yeah, so we basically split what we put in on everything, but some people brought stuff that was just like they already had. So like my best friend, she had got the microwave, and like everybody did a couple of shopping, everything. We had got Wi-Fi and all of that, even though it didn't even work because of the satellite and the way our building was like facing to where the satellite was. It was not good connection. So, but yeah. So I had got my car. When I got my car on July 3rd, me and my dad went to some dealerships, and we looked around, and we actually went to, my car was used, but I didn't care. It was nice. It was very nice. Even though I want a new car now. I got a Dodge Avenger 2008, and my dad bought it. He just bought the whole, like, he paid it in full. So I didn't even have a car note. So I just had a car, and then I had an apartment, which luckily majority of all of us, actually I think every single one of us, our parents actually were paying our rent for us. So we didn't even have to pay rent. But I didn't like that I don't want to depend on everything with my parents, because my drive a car, I'm going to want to go and do whatever I want to do, and I didn't want to like ask them for money every 2 seconds. So I ended up getting a job after that, and I was working at Arby's. And yeah, I only lived there for a couple of months, but I told y'all the story about that. I already told y'all the story time about the time that I had to fight my cousin. It was a roommate horror story. I'll put that in the description box so y'all can go watch that, because that happened at the apartment. So that's a good video. So when y'all done watching this, go watch that. But basically, my parents, they paid my rent, and I didn't have a car note because my dad bought my car in full. So I was just living life. That summer was it. Summer 17, I did so much, like, freedom-wise, which I was 18. My birthday is February 16th, 1999, so I was 18, so it was just over with. When I turned 18, I was able to do whatever I wanted already. My mother didn't care because I was grown. And then I moved out. I used to be parties at the spot every day, man. But yeah, that's not much to it. But basically, that's just the story time about the time that I moved out at the age of 18 with a car, and yeah. And so give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
We're way too in love just to fucking let